Guten Tag, homies. I don't know why I'm German this morning, but the planet today I am. Hello. Hello, everyone. It has been almost a full week, almost 7 days since our last stream. I'll be honest with you guys, I just haven't been feeling it lately. I've made a few pre-recorded videos for YouTube, but I really haven't been streaming. But today we're back. It's a new work week. It's a new week full of shenanigans, and we have a lot to do. This is the last week before the Switch 2 is released, so it's kind of the last little bit of free time we're going to have before we have to switch over and start playing some Mario Kart World. So, I think I battled everybody on this route. I think that was what we were doing last time. So today we're in Genosage Town, or Genosage. This is one of the cooler areas in the Kalos region. Of course, Chief Flare is here, so we're going to have to deal with them. So my thought is that today we're going to do a Pokemon stream early in the morning while I'm still wide awake and drinking a monster. Zero sugar monster, of course. But I'm also nursing this Dr. Pepper. You know, fixing your sleep is not easy to do when you get older. I used to be able to roll my sleep back around within a day or two. Now it takes a week or two just to get my sleeping routine back to where I want it to be. Rough, man. Getting older is rough. That's okay. Pretty sophisticated traveler. What? I like all the little log cabins. There's something weird about Team Flare. You don't say. Of course, all this is inspired by the Stonehenge. Monuments? No, monument's not the right word. Structure? I've always found Stonehenge to be quite perplexing. Like, who built it and why? You know what I mean? The ancient stones are said to emit a mysterious power. Mr. Sir Dude Man. Yeah, Switch 2 will be here next week. I'm pretty excited. I pre-ordered mine through Target. They started the process of charging my card 2 days ago. I don't know if the charge is going through. The charge probably won't go through until it ships on the 5th. But I noticed that in my emails. Now, how do I get to that? Ah. Timer ball. Timer ball. I'm going to pronounce it like I'm from New York. Ball. You all. New York. There you are. Mr. Bonding. I tell you what, guys, we have been burning the midnight oil with some Minecraft lately. We've been putting in hours on top of hours on top. You're not even going to recognize the island when we go next time we do an episode. Oh God, we've been working night and day on Minecraft. It's been a nice distraction. It's definitely what I needed. Ooh. I needed it badly. No, I don't want to do a wonder trade. Stop it. Lucario. Lucario is not that short. I'm sorry. Get him, Floette. Okay, we'll try magical leaf. It didn't do a lot. We may have to switch out. Or, I tell you what we could do. We'll just use Wish. Yeah, I'm gonna have to switch. Who would be good to use right now? A jam. Let's do circle throw. Because Lucario is still type. Lucario. That's right, she has two Lucario. I'm gonna be yawning a lot today. We did well in the last episode. I didn't yawn quite as much, but kind of a jet lag without the jet. I'm not used to being up this time of day doing stuff. Damn it. How dare you? Right? Rock Tomb. Not going to be super effective, but I'm just hoping that the attack power is enough. It was not enough. Let's try strength instead. Damn. No! No! Wah, wah. Now nobody gets any XP. Ah, we're going into another cave. Hey, what's up? Good morning. It is very early. And I was just saying earlier, I haven't streamed in like almost a week. I'm trying to rotate my sleep back around, but it's not as easy to do at our age. We used to be able to do it like it was nothing. Now it takes a whole hell of a 2 weeks just to get it done. That's why I'm up so early. That and I got so much to do today, it's not even remotely funny. So we'll put Honedge and Tyrant at the top. That's not good. At this point in my life, I'm torn. Like, I want to stay up all night and sleep all day, but then again, I also want to be up during the day and get some vitamin D for a change. I'm having conflicts, you know. I'm kind of just leaving it up to not chance. Chance isn't the right word, but I'm kind of just leaving it up to the universe to kind of decide for me which sleeping routine will prevail. Please don't faint. Fuck! You're a whole ass piece of shit, you know that? The lights keep flickering too, so if I suddenly disappear, you'll know why. I think it's raining here, but I think it's storming nearby. Because I heard thunder a minute ago. So, if I just vanish, don't know the internet went out or the power went out. Water pulse! Finally! Yeah, I was saying earlier, I haven't really been streaming much lately. I've just been burning the midnight oil with Minecraft. That's become my new obsession. I am obsessed with Minecraft now. It's really what I needed right now in my life, you know what I mean? It gets me away from Nintendo, it gets me away from all the stuff that I'm used to. It's new and different to me, at least. And it's addictive, really addictive. I've been playing it with Tyler, I've been playing it with Lewis, my friend here in chat. And we have built many a great thing. It's great, I love it. Good morning and welcome to the Pokemon Sentai Hour. Oh yeah, you came in after I said this earlier, but I noticed that they've begun the process of charging my card for the Switch 2. So it comes out next week. I'm pretty excited. We're gonna play some Mario Kart. I still play Mario Kart 8 at least a few times a week. My sister and I like to play together. We'll play online against randos. It's fun. It's one of the few things that her and I can do together because we don't have really any similar interests. So it's nice. You know what? You're fighting type. You're going to really wreck me. So I'm going to switch out. I stopped by the gas station to buy this monster earlier this morning. And the guy in front of me was buying a pack of Marlboro Reds cigarettes. $10 and some change plus tax. The yellow Pokeball. I think I have to go down and around to get to it. Let me fight this person and we'll try. I think I have a pretty good team. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Like the $10 bill is kind of the new $1. No, I want to learn ancient power. Crap. Retaliate. I don't know how good of a move Retaliate actually is. Vital Throw. Is it stronger than Circle Throw? Oh, yeah. It lets the opponent go first every time, but it never misses. I'll take that. In order to get... Damn it! Professor! What's with his hand? God damn it. I don't have cut. Oh yeah, I'm using a credit card because ain't nobody got $500 just lying around. Not in 2025. No. The user gets revenge for a fainted ally. Ally is fainted in the previous turn, move becomes more powerful. Well, as much as I would like that, stupid AGMs are taking up slots that I need. Oh, I've been building my credit now for the past few years. I honestly can't really remember how I got started with it. Oh, it was Amazon. I had been buying stuff on Amazon for like 2 or 3 years. Nothing expensive, nothing extravagant. $10 here, $5 there. And one day Amazon sent me an email that said, "Do you want our store card?" It's basically like a credit card. You have a $300 credit limit and you can buy up to $300 worth of stuff on Amazon and just make the payments. And I think the payments are like 20 something dollars a month. So I did that for like a year or two and I started to slowly build credit. And then after I'd done that for a year or so on Amazon, I started getting, you know, junk mail in snail mail, IRL mail from the Postal Service with credit card applications and everybody trying to give me a card. And I always put them in our burn bag. I don't trust just putting that stuff in the trash can. We burn stuff like that. But one day I said, you know what? It couldn't hurt to build my credit. So I randomly took one of the cards and I signed up for it. And they gave me a $300 credit limit. And I just kept spending the $300 on both cards and making the payments. And then, you know, come income tax time, I would pay off whatever was left and wipe the cards out. Then, after doing that for like a year or two, the credit card company was like, we see that you've been a loyal customer, you've been making the payments, you've been really good, you haven't missed any payments. We're going to bump your credit limit up to 600 instead of 300. And that's how I have a credit card with a $600 limit. And that's how I'm getting my Switch 2. I'm just going to put it on the card, and then I think it'll be like $39 a month for the rest of my life, essentially. But I want to get it for streaming, you know. I can at least stream and whatnot. And I very much want to play Metroid Prime 4 on the Switch 2, because it just looks so much better on the Switch 2. And it wouldn't hurt to be able to play Pokemon on the Switch 2 as well, because I hated how awful Scarlet and Violet looked on the Switch. Like, there's no excuse for a franchise that makes billions of dollars. Like, Pokemon is the most valuable IP on the planet. Even though Microsoft is the most valuable company on the planet, Pokemon is the most valuable IP, even over Mickey Mouse, over Star Wars, over everything. Pokemon has made more money than any franchise in human history. And you mean to tell me that Game Freak and Nintendo can't put in a little more effort into making Pokemon look better? Please. Please. So, I want to play Legend ZA when it comes out on the Switch 2. As I've said this many times, the Switch has long outlived its shelf life. And I think a lot of that is due to the pandemic. The pandemic really slowed everything down. We should have had the Switch 2 years ago, 2 or 3 years ago. Yeah. Yeah, see, that was my hot take as well. The people at Game Freak have been making... Pokemon was always not a graphically demanding game. As a matter of fact, if you go back and look at Red and Blue, it was basically just black and white drawings on paper. Pokemon has always been very rudimentary at its basis. It's never been fancy or pretty to look at. Be that as it may, I just think the people at Game Freak don't know how to make a 3D game quite as well. But aha, you're Burns. But I am still pretty stoked about Legend ZA. I think it'll be really good. I really liked Pokemon Legends Arceus. That was really great. I say Arceus now, by the way, instead of Arceus. You are going to faint before I do. Damn, I don't have quick attack, which would have ultimately come in handy. I think we can get away with not using a super potion. Give it a shot. And see, I liked Sky Battles. I don't know why they didn't bring them back. I thought they were fun. Water. Ooh, I am so toast. I am so done for. When I evolve my Fletchender, you people are in for a world of hurt. Such a butthole. Minorino. I'll fight me a Ninarini. As soon as I up my attack. Yeah, how's that Rocky helmet taste? Crap. I didn't mean to run in front of them. Mr. Mime! We don't see you too often. Jesus. Poor Tyrantrum, or Tyrant, can't really catch a break today, can he? Ooh, I don't have my bird either. You know what? Or turtle! Help me out here, buddy. Ooh, retaliate, yeah. Oh, that looks so cool. What irks me the most, though, is like this doesn't look that bad. Like this Pokemon X and Y looked really good for a 3DS game. It looked polished. It was nice. How did we fall so far from grace going to the Switch? You know what I mean? It just doesn't make any sense. Now I want to go back and heal. Now we need to go through the big cave. You guys remember Chargestone Cave in the Unova region? It was really cool, really pretty, really fun. This is Reflection Cave. There's a lot of reflective surfaces in this cave. Lanoon. Lanoon. It just doesn't feel like a Tuesday today, you know? It feels like a Monday. I guess because Monday felt like Sunday. Not sand attack. No. Pingling. That sounds racist. Oh, good. It did next to no damage. We fainted the ring. We fainted the vaguely racist Pokemon. The caves are getting prettier though, because you go from the cave in black and white to the cave here, and they're both really pretty cave systems. But then you look at the caves in Scarlet and Violet, and they're ugly, just so ugly to look at. They're really rough. It's like looking at an N64 game. You can tell where all the textures are just copied and pasted everywhere. Not great. Good morning. Wow, everybody's up this morning. I should stream during the morning more often. It's gonna flop down at us. Aw, nothing. Mr. Mime. Both of you guys are off work today. Everybody's got an off day. Ew. I'm so glad that Mr. Mime's not doing that much damage. Mirror, mirror on the wall, who's the strongest of them all? Well, it's not going to be some rando in a cave, I can promise you that. Uh-oh. I'm assuming you meant last night, you slept it off, and now it's the next day. I'm assuming that's what you mean. Okay. I'm really eager for this Fletchender to evolve. Halucha! Oh boy. Who do we use? We'll go with War Turtle. The strong, solid choice. Wow, it's actually doing a lot more damage than I thought it would be. I might actually have to use a potion. And we're out of potions after this, because of course we are. I'll have to go do some shopping. Hang in there, War Turtle, old buddy, old pal, old friend. Yay! It hurt itself in confusion. It's so bright. Yeah, it got really dark a minute ago, and then it rained, and now it's bright again. Yeah, I'm not used to this level of sunlight either. Like, it's gray and overcast. You can't see the sky or the sun, but I'm not used to this level of UV radiation. It's, ooh. I know for you it's because you've been drinking, but for me it's because I never see the sun. Oh, pretty bright out there. I really don't want to have to run back and heal every time that I fight somebody. Used to it, but then again, you're not. Well, yeah, I get it. I kind of get what you mean in general. Granbull. I better use Hone Edge. Still doesn't have a still attack, as far as I know. My lights are still blinking. I still have no idea what Outlook. Well, I know what Outlook is. What is that one program that they always mention on TV? And Excel. I don't know what Excel is, but I hear about it all the time. Oh. Outlook is your email. It. Pancham, I suppose. I never worked in an office, so I never had to learn any of that stuff. I'm like Meow. I used up all my smarts learning how to talk. Oh, my back. This is getting me nowhere. He's lowered my attack into oblivion. Fine. I'm gonna switch out, you son of a bitch. Yeah, I've never used Excel. I have no idea what it is. I mean, contextually, I know what it is, but I've never, like, looked at it or used it, you know? This Gramble is ruining my entire day. Natural gift? What? Why are you trying to learn that? Ow. I've got the sore spot in my nose. It itches and it hurts. The user draws power to attack. I don't understand why Fletchender is trying to learn on this move. I don't have room for it either way. PowerPoint. See, my instinct when Heliopatile comes out is to use a water Pokemon, but you can't because it has dry skin, which would just heal it. What devious. Ooh. Yeah, see, I'm familiar with the attack. It's just odd that Fletchender's trying to learn it. You know what I mean? You still have your college textbooks? I sold that stuff a long time ago. Ooh, it struggled. It struggled loading that. Oh, no, 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 no. I'll try and fight the Horde. Okay, cool. I was gonna say, if they don't go down at one attack apiece, I'm not doing this. Because we're gonna be here all day. Well, you know what? On second thought, that's pretty smart that you kept that one textbook because it has practical applications in general. You can use it later in life, so yeah. Yeah. I guess that would be different than, say, keeping like a biology textbook or something. Jeebus. All right, I can't be bothered to sit through this. Hey, Staravia. Speaking of birds. Okay. Hopefully we have enough cash now we can actually afford to buy potions, which we desperately need. Sour. Why are so many of the monster flavors sour? You notice that? The majority of them are sour. Very tart. I think I had the strawberry dream the other day. I may have had the blue raspberry the other day too. I've been keeping the cans, and I've been meaning to sit down and like take a picture of all of them and put it in the Discord. I'll do that later today if I don't forget. Right, we have plenty of Pokeballs. Probably couldn't hurt to buy some repels. At least help me get through that damn cave. All right, we have plenty of escape rope. Ought to do it. That ought to hold us over until we get through the cave, or at least get through halfway point. I'm waiting for all of the various Dr. Pepper like summer flavors to come out. They usually do a tie-in with Jurassic World. I'm just kind of waiting on those to hit the store shelves so I could snatch them up. So we were going this way, right? See, if I had something like Earthquake or whatever, we'd be able to take care of the hordes more easily. There we go. See, those little shadows on the ground mean there's a Pokemon on the ceiling that will drop down on top of you. But you're still typing. I don't have anything super effective, so I'm gonna run. I'm just gonna run, get away from you and your fat face. Hello, sis. 1 second. My phone requires attention. Damn it. I guess now would be a good time to use the repel. Well, what's up this way? That repel wore off already? No way. Bull. Oh. That leads to the exit that we can't go to because we haven't shoved the rock in the way yet. If you heal me, I hate you. We went all the way back when I could have just walked down here and been healed. Lady. Woobat, you're about to get obliterated, Mr. Woobat. Mrs. Woobat? Ms. Woobat. Yeah, Mrs. is when she's married. Miss is single. Ms. Woobat. That's Mrs. Woobat, and don't be forgetting the Mrs. Shung-ga-da-gun-dun-dun-dun. Tourist. You know what I need to do? I need to actually sit down and go through my Steam games, and I need to find something completely random for us to play. Something to kind of just change things up. I know we're working on all these games, but I did that the other day. I played an NES game called Life Force. It's one that had been on my list since I first started doing YouTube like 7 years ago. Or 7 or 8 years ago, or however long it's been at this point. And it took me that long to sit down and play it. But I did. I sat down. I didn't stream it. I just did a one-off recording of it. It's a real fun NES game. It's just like most NES games, you know, it's really difficult. I don't really have the skill set necessary to like conquer a lot of those old NES games, but I like it nevertheless. It's like a spin-off of Gradius. It's really fun. It's called Salamander in Japan, but it's worth checking out. It hasn't been added to the Switch Online yet, so you'll have to, you know, play a ROM of it. Ooh, it knows bulldoze. Ooh. I think maybe perhaps we switch out from Tyrant. We're starting to get up into the higher 20s, lower 30s, so some stuff's going to start evolving soon. Damn. I'm gonna use a potion too while I'm at it. You know what? I should have bought some super potions. It just feels wrong to burn a hyper potion unless you're really low on health. Chimeco! Hey there, little Chimeco. Confusion. You're really climbing on up there, aren't you? Yeah, I guess for goal, let's switch out. Hit it with water pulse. Send it into a watery oblivion. Speaking of Oblivion, have any of you guys been playing the Oblivion Remastered? I still haven't picked it up yet. I'm going to at some point. It's just not at the top of my priority list. I finished Skyrim. I started playing Skyrim, like Special Edition or something. One of the later editions of Skyrim. But I would very much like to do Oblivion. I like Oblivion. I played it first. Oblivion was my first Elder Scrolls game. It was one of my very first PC games. Not the first, but among the firsts. I remember I played Dead Space, Fallout 3, Left 4 Dead, Portal, Team Fortress 2. Like the orange box I had. That era of games was when I first started getting into PC games. And Oblivion was kind of... Skyrim hadn't come out yet. So Oblivion had been the latest release in the Elder Scrolls. Oh, you played it on Game Pass? What'd you think about it? I've only heard positive things so far. I haven't really heard anybody say anything negative about it. I've seen, I think, one, maybe two articles of people trying to badmouth it on social media, but like, I'm ignoring negative Nancy's these days. I mean, if you have a valid criticism of something, I'll hear it. I'll entertain you. But if you're just bitching because you didn't like something, I'm less likely to pay attention. And that's what it felt like the post I looked at was doing. Zombie. Oh, you don't have enough RAM. Yeah, I think you and I both are in desperate need of new PCs. I mean, I have a brand new video card. Oh, shit, damn hell. I recently spent the money and I bought like one of the RTX GeForce 400 something or another. Like I have a newer, I don't have the newest GeForce graphics card, but I have a new one. It's in the 4000s or whatever the hell the number is now. I wanted to future-proof my video card, but my computer is like, it's a hand-me-down I got from Tyler, and I want to say it's like just a pre-built machine, like a 2017, I think. So motherboard, processor, RAM, all that stuff's horribly outdated, but at least my video card is bomb. Kicking. Cool. Modern. Fire. Lit. Tops. Keen. Coats. Goated. Where it's at. Radical. Etc. Etc. Who's trying to learn Slash? Oh, cuts in the way, or else I would love to learn Slash. You know what? Screw it. I'll get rid of Retaliate. Please stop. Okay, I stop. I'll behave myself. Cowabunga. I had one more in me. Let's fight purple hair here. Nobody in this game has a nose. Have you noticed that? I pointed that out in the last episode. None of these NPCs have noses. Damn it. Son of a fuck. Well, the Pokemon have noses, but the humans don't. Wow, so much damage was done. Stop using double team. I hate you. I hate the Pokemon that stall battles. I hate that. Sand attack, double team. Funny third thing that I can't think of off the top of my head. Third example not found. Sir. Detect. Protect. Ooh, Fletchinder is like doubly strong against bug types. It has fire and flying attacks. Well, no, not necessarily just any status effects. Some of the status effects actually excel the battle forward. Burn, poison. I guess paralysis does kind of slow it down a little bit. It's fried your brain. Yeah, it'll do that. I kind of mentioned this offhandedly earlier when we were talking about Pokemon being like top IP money wise or profit wise. But yeah, I was looking the other day. Apparently, Microsoft is the most valuable company in the world. But I bet that's got to be like an accomplishment, you know. Sorry, my brain just went on vacation. That's got to be quite a feeling of accomplishment for Mr. Gates. Yeah, sleep, paralyzed, confusion. And see, I don't really mind the status elements in Pokemon. I think it does add a level to it, and I don't mind it. Except for sleep. I do maintain that I hate sleep with a passion. I hate sleep in video games as much as I hate water in video games. I wish it wasn't a thing. Because it's cheating, essentially. If you put your opponent asleep, because like even with paralysis, there's a 50-50 chance that I might not be able to attack, but there's still a chance that I can attack. With sleep, it's just turn after turn after turn after turn of just getting bullied. I don't think that's good. I don't like that. It'd be the equivalent if I came to your house and tied you up and put you to sleep and then just started punching you in the face for an hour. Same thing. Same thing. What exactly are you trying to do with Microsoft Access? What you trying to work on? You might have said earlier, and my brain is just fried. Fuck you, Howie. Dane. Whoa. Super effective. The only thing, going back to what I was talking about earlier with Minecraft, I really wish Minecraft worked in the same vein as Animal Crossing, as far as I can invite my friends in to play in my world and they can vice versa, but nothing we do in each other's world traces and tracks back to our own world. Where Animal Crossing, you're actually visiting a friend's village. You could take back items, interact with characters. Whatever you do is canon, but not in Minecraft. I think that that's something they should implement in the future. I don't think it would hurt anything mechanics-wise. But I was just telling Tyler that the other day. It's funny, Animal Crossing came first. Animal Crossing inspired Minecraft. But at this point, Minecraft is inspiring Animal Crossing. You can't tell me that Animal Crossing New Horizons didn't pull most of its stuff from Minecraft. Now that I've played both games, it's pretty obvious who's influencing who. Wow, and he has too much of a nose. They either give the NPCs no nose or a real snoz. Shove this. We're almost out of this cave. Be right back. Okay. Actually, I don't know how much longer I'm going to be streaming. I do have like other streams to do today. I have 2 other streams to do today. We have a patron-only live stream to do today, and then I got an Animal Crossing stream to do. So I might not be on Pokemon much longer. Da, 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 da. We made it. Chaleur City. Chaleur? I want to say that's Chaleur. No. Dunk, junk, bunk. Mr. Bonding, you're in the Pokemon Center this time. And off he goes. Right, that's the regular stuff. Hey, hell yeah. Don't mind if I do. Ooh, why are they increasingly expensive? That's boo. You finish it? Oh, that's boo. I've been playing a totally sweet game recently. You play as some cool little dude who runs around and whacks enemies to the beat of the music. That's a reference to Game Freak's other non-Pokemon game. I can't think of the name of it. Oh, what was the name of that game? Actually, I'm gonna look it up real quick because I still didn't play it, and I wanted to play it back in the day. Hold on. Game Freak's music game. I put in to look it up. Harmonite. That's right, Harmonite. The rhythm platformer hybrid released within Nintendo 3DS eShop in 2012 in Japan and 2013 worldwide. Players press buttons in time with the music to defeat enemies and navigate levels. The music includes original tracks and some remixed Pokemon themes as bonus stages. It's one of Game Freak's rare non-Pokemon titles and was well received for its charm, catchy music, and polished mechanics. I might actually play that one day on stream. That'd be fun. I like rhythm games. I just don't really get to play enough of them. I missed out on the Guitar Hero craze back in the day. I did play Donkey Konga. I had the bongos, the actual bongo controllers. I don't know if we could do that on stream because of the copyright with the music, but it'd still be fun to try one day. Let's see how far we can get with putting that video up. I don't know. But let's poke around town for just a minute before we head out. If there's anything really worth noting here. Ooh. I do love my little tyrant, you're right. What did she do? Oh, she wanted me to get something up high that she couldn't reach. This is the early days of the Pokedex being changed up. You still had the national dex, but they had like regions inside the Pokedex. Like, how many Pokemon can you find in the mountains? How many can you find in the grasslands? How many can be found in cities? I admit, I like that version of the Pokedex better. It's funner to fill out the Pokedex if you're not worried about the national dex. I remember everybody was so upset when they took out the national Pokedex, starting with Pokemon Sword and Shield. I remember I was somewhat upset about it too. I thought it was ridiculous, but then I've had time to think about it in hindsight. There are over 1,000 Pokemon now. That's a big, tall order to include that in every single Pokemon game that they release. So I think I've kind of recanted or relented, whatever the word is, on my opinion with that. You know, I get it. You can't include every single Pokemon with every game, nor do I honestly really want them to, because if this is supposed to be a living, breathing world, you're not going to find every Pokemon in every region. And at this point, you're not going to port forward every Pokemon. Like, it's just, it's too much, too tall of an order. I don't know what that noise is, but I hear something. It's a good thing we're wrapping up so I can see what all that noise is outside. We'll pop a save right here and pick back up here next time. Hopefully it won't be almost a week before I stream again. All right. See you, folks.